Every time we go through difficult times, we think that the world is coming to an end. But if you have the courage and the discipline to push through it, the whole new world will open up to you. Getting a lot of rejection, it's hard to motivate yourself to do it again. But that's when you need to keep going. It can be hard to get back in the game again after the breakup, or after going 3 days with your dream girl and it didn't work out. But that's when you have to push through it. Otherwise, you're gonna live in the darkness forever. The job thing. Losing a job you love can feel very devastated, especially when this happens more than once. Initial reaction is always to focus on the loss. I had a job, but now I don't. I had a steady paycheck, but now I don't. I had some sort of identity, but now I don't. We focus on the loss. And which is understandable, that's how we are wired to do. It's so easy to focus on the loss instead of look for the positive thing in the bad scenario. But losing this job may open a new opportunity for you that you never have known before. This may force you to actually pursue your dreams, to actually pursue something that you are passionate about, to actually pursue something that is more aligned with your true nature, that is more aligned with your skill set. Relocation. It can feel overwhelmed initially. You have to start everything over again. Everything is unknown. Everything is uncertain. You don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't know where you're gonna live. You just don't know how do you find a job. It's just so many unknowns. And it can feel very, very overwhelming. But that's when you need to push yourself to do it anyway. Because relocation may open for you a new friendship, may open for you a new job opportunity, may open for you a new romantic love, may open for you a new side hustle, may open for you a new path that you would never imagine. But you need to have the courage to actually do it. Instead of focusing on the darkness, train yourself to focus on new opportunities. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel like you don't know what you are supposed to do right now. But all you have to do is show up and just do it. Looking back at my life, one thing I realized that no matter how hard the situation is, we somehow always end up overcoming it. This is very encouraging because it should give you hope during the hard times when you feel hopeless. And at the end of the day, if you have hope, I believe that you can overcome almost anything. It doesn't matter how hard the current situation is. As long as you believe that there's the light at the end of the tunnel, you'll overcome it. You'll find a way. If we know in advance that we'll survive and grow stronger through this difficulty, then we won't give up and even enjoy the moment. It's like if you're about to take a test and you know in advance that you'll pass, you then will take a test with a calm, relaxed, and confident attitude. And it's also true for any competition. If you know in advance that you win eventually, then you would just have fun, playful, and not worry or stress about the outcome because you know that you win eventually. And why do I mention this? Because if you know in advance that this hardship, this adversity, this obstacle will open new opportunities for you, then you will have a calm, relaxed, and playful mindset while you are in the storm. So what if you apply this winning mindset to every single challenge that you face? What would happen? You would no longer be afraid of failure, of losing, of rejection, of disappointment. It doesn't mean that you won't fail or be defeated. It simply means that you know deep down in your soul, you'll win in spite of failure, rejection, hardship, disappointment, and so on. You know that all of these negative emotions are just temporary and they will be gone in no time. Without night, there's no day. Without sadness, there's no happiness. Without struggle, there's no growth. Without pain, there's no gain. So I guess we won't fully understand or appreciate victory until we go through rejection or failure. Therefore, when you feel low or down or discouraged about your circumstances, remind yourself that you may be just one step away from breakthrough. Keep grinding and keep pushing. It may be dark now, but it won't be like this forever. You don't need to know when you will get to the other side. You just need to have faith and believe that you will. Because if you believe, then you will. But if you don't believe, then you won't. That is the power of faith and belief. There's really no logic or something that can be explained in order to make sense when you are in the darkness. Because all we can see when we're in the dark is darkness. We just see everything is in black. We can't really see anything else. But behind the layer of darkness is the light. So even though we can't really see the light right now, we can decide to believe. We can decide to have faith. We all know that storms are part of life. Challenge is necessary for us. But that doesn't mean we instinctively want it or make it easy to endure. When facing hardship, sometimes all you have to do is to stay in the game until the storm passes by. One of the mental mindsets that has helped me to stay in the game is acceptance. Instead of wishing or hoping that the challenge will be over soon, I would just accept and be okay with however long it takes. If it takes a day, great. If it takes a week, that's okay too. Totally surrender to God, nature, the universe, whatever you call. And I believe that once you accept and surrender, it'll bring you peace, calmness, and as a result, you'll make it to the other side in no time. So whatever darkness you're going through right now, keep the faith and positive attitude. And believe in your heart that every dark night will open new opportunities. And when you get to the other side, you'll be so glad that you never give up. Hey, thank you for listening to my podcast. If you got any value out of it, appreciate your ratings and reviews. That means the world to me. My hope is that no matter what you go through in life, have faith and never stop believing in yourself. And until next time, always be your awesome, badass, authentic self.